Hello, I'm Deborah. I'm going to show you how to use your kit that you've had delivered with all your beads and goodies in, and how to make some jewellery, so some bracelets and or necklaces. It's your choice. You've got enough materials there to make either or both, and a little tiara Alice band thing that you can make your own little tiara out of with some beading. I'm going to show you little different techniques for attaching the clasps and how to make it easier for yourself to get your beads in line and everything. So you should have in your kit, you should have some blue and turquoise kind of beads and some little silver caps and stuff in there as well. You should have a little set of monochrome beads as well, black, whites, greys, silvers. A little band to make your tiara out of, some clasps here, different types. We've got like a little cat clasp, a little rod and circle there, and a little one that you pull your thumbnail down, it attaches to the ring. You put that little cap in there, and you'll have some cord, which is my favourite kind of beading cord because it's very strong, very thin, can be attached to clasps very easily. You can cover up your knots with some extra beads. So this is my favourite. I bought a neutral colour so it'd go. You've got some elastic as well, which I don't think I'm going to use because it's too thick to go through all of my beads. It'd only go through a few. Shearing elastic you're going to get as well. They'll all be in little piles like this. Some black cord for the bigger, thicker beads, and a little choker as well that you've had, so that you can just make yourself a very simple choker, but all the little considerations that we have to have when we're making particular things. What'd be really useful if you have is some scissors so that you can cut up your cord or your elastic. And this is a useful little tool sometimes to have. It's a little skewer for barbecuing, making kebabs, but it's really useful for kind of clearing out the holes of some of the beads because they're not always perfect, so you need to make them a little bit bigger. Beads come in different sizes and they're made of different things, so some are plastic, some are ceramic. We've got a bee visiting us. Some are glass, a lot of glass actually, and that also means that they're a certain weight, so what you have to think about that when you're making your bit of jewellery. And they're also the size doesn't necessarily determine the size of the hole they have in them as well, so that is something that you really have to consider when you're making jewellery with your fixings, whether they'll actually go through the beading holes. So these holes are huge, whereas on this glass one here, this is a plastic one, this is a glass one. On the glass one it's less big, and then when you get to these little glass ones as well, they're very small. Not the smallest. I think the smallest is probably in these bigger beads here. So we'll have to think about what we're going to put through them. You know, with this cord would go through all of those, but this elastic won't.